Good afternoon, everyone. Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading doing the nightly market update for Wednesday, November the 6th. Happy Hump Day, happy Wednesday, happy post election day, unless you were completely unplugged yesterday. Then you know that we had the election and the market just was on fire overnight in the overnight session and today as well. I've got this is the Nasdaq straight up, this is the RUT straight up, and this is the ES, of course, straight up. So let me look at this. Let me show you this. And this is what's crazy is that when we look at this chart, that doesn't look like much of a move, but it's 144 points. Last night in the overnight session, we had 134 points. The day before, yesterday, what do we have? 55 points or something like that. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. New all-time high last night, overnight session, ES, and new all-time high today. So we just keep going, going, going. Now, obviously, again, you've seen this. We'll talk about all some other things that are moving, and of course, why everything's moving. Some things are moving way up, and some things are moving way down. A lot of people were thinking, Kamala win would be good for the clean energy and solar and that type thing, and Trump win would be good for banks and so forth. So, and that's so again, that's what's playing out right now. Let's take a look at this and let me show you. So if we go back here just to a 20-day chart, and this kind of puts a little more perspective. We've had this, chop, 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 chop into that's Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and then the overnight, and that's how far we've gone, 57.40 to 59.67. So again, quite a spectacular move there. Let's take this out on a little bit longer term time frame, and I'll show you kind of how it looks. So new all-time high, again, that's ES. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Not quite there on the Nasdaq, but we're pushing up against it. 2893, 2983. So we're very, very, very close to new all-time high in Nasdaq. I suspect we'll get there tomorrow. We'll see. And then let's go down the other indexes. The RUT on fire. Look at that. So the small cap, U.S.-based small cap companies are going to benefit. They'll benefit from lower interest rates, but they'll also benefit from tariffs on imports. Should help them as well. So, that is just, that's a fantastic move. It's a crazy move. That's what, 5.62%. And then the biggie, or another biggie, is the Dow. Look at the Dow there. Check that out. The Dow, you just don't see this very often. The Dow today, let me get my pointer. The Dow's up 1,508 points today. I mean, that's a move, right? Boom, new all-time high. Guess what else is new all-time high? Where is it? Bitcoin. Look at that, 77,000. And I was looking at this yesterday. So 75 had been the previous level. We just could not, we just couldn't get to or through. Boom, straight through it. So 77,140. So this is crazy. Everything's up, up and away. So what does that mean, for everything else? And of course, like again, for solar down, that kind of thing. Check this out, Goldman Sachs. Look at that, up 13%. Look at that gap. I mean, that's a monster move in Goldman Sachs. 69 points, 70 points. JP Morgan I saw was way up today. 25 points, 11%. Huge gap. Anyway, so that's been the story all day long today. So, and there's the S&P, the SPX. So again, all things right now are pointing to up. And guess what? So this was, the biggest, the biggest event we've had in, I would say, in 4 years probably. Much bigger than all the Fed meetings and all that kind of stuff in the data points that we have. But just to put even more volatility into the mix tomorrow, we do have a Fed meeting, and the expectation or the assumption is that we're going to get a rate cut tomorrow. And there is a 99.3% chance, according to the CME FedWatch tool, 99% chance that we'll get a rate cut tomorrow, which a rate cut is bullish for the market. So we should keep going. Now, how high is high? I don't know. I don't know how much this keeps going. I could see this thing keep going for maybe even a couple of weeks, and then maybe kind of get to an exhaustion level and pull back, and then maybe we keep working our way up. We'll take it one step at a time, one day at a time, because this was a monster event yesterday and a big move, a huge move in the market across the board. And again, we have another big event tomorrow. So, buckle up and for the ride, because I think it's going to, I think it goes higher tomorrow. So, that's the next step. We take this, every step along the way with, jumping our little hurdles. So again, Fed meeting tomorrow. Next Wednesday, we have CPI report. Next Thursday, we have PPI report. On the 20th is NVIDIA earnings report. That'll be a big one for the tech sector and the Mag 7s. By that time, we should be at new all-time highs in the Qs and the NASDAQ and all that. We shall see. And then we start back over in December. We have another Fed meeting down here. When is the Fed meeting in December? Let me look. That's the 18th. And we've got CPI and PPI reports here, and then payrolls here. So there's, there is a never-ending stream of data and events coming up. And unless we get bad numbers, bad data, or hawkish Fed or something like that, there's no reason this thing. We won't keep going at the same magnitude, but we should continue to at least move higher. And in every move, with any move, 2 or 3 steps up, 1 step back, 2 or 3 steps up, 1 step back. It won't be a straight line, of course. But that is what I see, at least for now, based on what I'm seeing. So with that, I hope everybody is in good position on this, and if not, I think there's plenty more left. So just be cautious, of course, and obviously want to buy on a pullback, but and we could be getting here. We're running into a voodoo fire line, but I think again with tomorrow with Fed meeting, we keep going higher, at least in the short term. So with that, that's how I'm going to position. And I do have a little hedge on the downside, not much, but I have a little hedge on the downside, just in case we were to get a flush for whatever reason, but not really expecting that. So anyway, again, hope that makes sense. Hope it helps, and I'll see you guys at the next update. And if you need help or want to jump in any of our trading rooms, our live trading rooms at Simple, let us know. Let me know if I can help. I'm in the main room a couple times a week. I'm in the bias trading room every day, and we have lots of good traders there. So come and join us. And with that, let me wind it up. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you at the next session. Thanks.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me